Mamie me la moustache et la capuchon. Casito patanilo, mira tacatiki tuleti. Casito patanilo, mira tacatiki tuleti. Casito patanilo, mira tacatiki tuleti. Casito patanilo, mira tacatiki tacatiki. Casito patanilo, mira tacatiki tuleti. Casito patanilo, mira tacatiki tuleti. Casito patanilo, mira tacatiki tuleti. Mamie me la moustache et la capuchon.
What's going on? This is your man John Fortune, your host of the Frustrated Fan Sports Show. And today is the best day ever. We just got news that Trent Williams is going to be back in time for the start of the season. Now, I will say this. Even though Trent Williams is back, I'm telling you that we're going to have an awesome season due to the fact that Trent being back. But we also understand that because he hasn't been at OTAs, he hasn't been working in the preseason, which he probably wouldn't have anyway, but he hasn't been with the team the whole off season. So I know there's going to be some rust. There's going to be a few things he's going to have to work out, a few kinks he's going to have to work out. So I can't wait for that to happen. But along with that being said, I'm going to talk about a lot more in regards to some of the other things that we got going on. One, Josh Doctson is gone. I even have a video explaining why he should be gone, and it finally came through. He's gone. Josh Doctson is out of here. He's being replaced by Terry McLaurin. I told y'all, Terry McLaurin must be something amazing. The fact that they sat up there, and not only did they keep him, but he's going to be a starter. He's replacing Josh Doctson. That lets you know how much better McLaurin is than Doctson. And for them to see that in a player in 1 year, all y'all who was sitting up there getting mad at me about me talking about Josh Doctson shouldn't be on the team, now here you go. I'm validated now. I told y'all he was no good. I told y'all what was going to go on. I even gave y'all reasons for why he shouldn't still be on the team. And guess what? The Skins made the best move. Samaje Perine is gone. Again, another player I set up there and explained to y'all that, again, he shouldn't be on the team. He shouldn't have to be on the team, and you shouldn't want him on the team. So he's gone as well. He's now gone to Cincinnati to go do what he did back in college, and that's back up Joe Mixon. So with that being said, this is my season prediction show, and to be quite honest, with Trent coming back, I have a better outlook on the season. Now, I will preface this by saying this. I'm not one of those people who felt that the Redskins were going to go 5 and something or 6 and something. I didn't feel that the Skins were going to go 5 and 11 or 6 and 10 or just win 7 games again. I actually thought they were going to go about 8 and 8. The reason why is because they actually face some competition that in reality they're going to be better than. So with that being said, I'm going to break down the schedule and actually tell y'all where we're going to get our wins, where we're going to get our losses. So here it go. Number 1, Eagles. I feel that coming out the gate it's going to be a defensive battle. We're going to lose this game. And the reason why is because Trent is not going to play this game. They're going to have to work on getting the rust off of him. And I think that with that being said, Donald Penn is going to be there. He's been practicing with the team for a while. He's been playing for a while. But at the same time, he hasn't gone through the rigors of the NFC East, which to me, again, I feel is going to be the ultimate division this year, and I think it's going to be a 3-team battle with us, the Cowboys, and the Eagles, to be honest with you. The next game is going to be the Cowboys game. I think we're going to win that game. I think it's going to be one of those games where, again, the defense wakes up. The defense is going to have a big takeaway or something like that, because I feel that when it comes to the Cowboys, we always play really well against them, but we always have a defensive lap. I don't think that's happening this time. And I do feel that we're going to do far better than what we did against them prior seasons. But like I said, we will beat the Cowboys. The third game of the season, I'm going to mark it down as a loss. But I'm going to tell y'all, even though it's going to be a loss, it's going to be one of those games where we really find out how great our defense is and how much our team can actually stay with a team like the Bears. So I really feel that, again, The reason why I say that we're going to lose, it's home, it's Monday night. We have a terrible record at home. We have a terrible record on Monday night. And I think that the Bears right now are a little bit better than us when it comes to their defense. Again, Khalil Mack is a beast. To me, I feel that a lot of people don't talk about this guy, but Eddie Goldman is a beast. He's actually from the DC area, and the guy is actually a beast. So, he's just one of those, he's like a Ryan Kerrigan. He just doesn't get as much credit as he should. The next game is the Giants. And I feel that this is the game that the Redskins, the offense is going to wake up, and Jordan Reed has a massive game. Again, I think that's going to be a win. After that, we got the Patriots. I'm going to say it. I know it's hard for us to admit it, but the Patriots are what they are. They're the Patriots. So I feel that we're going to lose that game because the Patriots is going to find that hole. Somehow, some way, I don't know what Bill Belichick does. He pays off the refs. He pays off the NFL. I don't know what he does. But the man finds a way to beat any team, and he finds every team's weakness. How he does it, I don't know, but again, it's the Patriots. So with those first 5 games, I got us coming out of there 2-5. That's with Case Keenum starting at quarterback. Now, I'm going to say this. I feel that with the 2-5 record, even if we went, let's just say, it'd be 2-5. So say we set up there with 2-3. My bad. We'll be 2-3. So say we go somewhere in the range of 1-4, or even if we did go 2-3, I think that at that point we should sit Case and bring Dwayne Haskins in at the Dolphins game. The reason why I say that is because they'll have a stretch of 5 games where I think that you can give Dwayne Haskins the opportunity to really grow in this offense and grow as a quarterback. Because coming out like after the Patriots game, we got the Dolphins. And I feel that game could be an absolute blowout. I feel that if we put Dwayne Haskins in there and let him, I think at that point, McLaurin would have already had his adjustments and stuff. And it would be amazing to let Dwayne Haskins start that game and actually start showing what him and McLaurin can do together versus, letting them not play together. I also feel that the running game is going to be a major factor in this game. I think we might see Geis's breakout game at that point, because I don't think he's going to break out in the Cowboys game. He might do something in the Giants game, but I really feel that the Dolphins game is where he really has his breakout game. After that, we got the 49ers. I feel that, again, it'll be a defensive thing, and I think that at this point, we'll see Haskins really explode in this second game. We've seen it in the preseason that he gets better as he plays. I've said this on other shows. I kept saying that I feel that he's a player that gets better as he goes along in games, and that he's just one of those guys that's amazing as he keeps playing. So I think that with this being his second game he'll be playing against the 49ers, who may not be that good this year, but I think that it'll be a situation where we'll really see Dwayne Haskins really, really explode in the 49ers game. After that, we got the Vikings. I feel we're going to beat the Vikings, and the reason why I say that is because if the Redskins do this strategy, we're going to beat the Vikings. And all they have to do, all Greg Minuski has to do, is blitz Kirk Cousins the whole game. If we blitz Kirk Cousins the whole game, understand, we know what Kirk is. We've seen Kirk here. We've seen teams blitz Kirk and how Kirk gets extremely rattled when he gets blitzed and he gets uncomfortable. I feel that if we blitz Kirk the whole game, we're talking about the fact that at the end of the day, Kirk is gonna not be the guy that he's basically gonna be a guy that's gonna sit up there and basically throw us interceptions. And that's what we want. So to me, again, I say we're gonna win the Vikings game, but the strategy has to be to blitz Kirk Cousins to death. The next game after that is the Bills. The Bills are getting better, but they're not there yet, especially with their quarterback. I don't think their quarterback is going to take the second step. I don't think he's going to get better until his third or fourth year. So I feel that that's, again, a win for us. I also feel that this is a game where it's not going to be quite as cold yet in Buffalo. So there's the opportunity that not only will it be a game that is won by the running backs, I think Adrian Peterson might be that guy who grinds it all the way out when it comes to what's happening in that game. Then we got our bye. Coming out of the bye, we got the Jets. Now, again, I think this is again where we have a full team win, where the defense and the offense actually does a whole lot. I don't think the Jets are going to be any good. That's just me personally, but I really honestly don't feel that they're going to be any good. We're going to see Crowder back. But again, at this point, I think that Crowder is more than likely going to be their only threat when it comes to what's happening with the Jets. Now, then at that point, we'll have the Lions. I think that what's going to happen with us being, because at that point I got us at 5. I got us at 7. I got us at 7-2, 7-2, 7-3, 7-3. So at 7-3, I'm talking about the fact that at 7-3, I think as a young team, they're gonna probably be a little too high on themselves and mess around and lose the Lions game, a close game, because I think what's going to happen is that they're going to kind of be sloppy in the beginning of the game, and then they're going to eventually turn it on, and they're somehow going to lose the close game. So it's going to be, they'll probably lose it like something like maybe a fumble or a last minute interception, a tip pass or something like that, and they'll lose the game that way. But we'll see. We'll see the defense and offense playing well coming into this game. The next game is the Panthers. I'm going to be honest. I don't think that with the Panthers losing a lot of their receiving threats and the kind of change that they're going through right now, and Cam coming off that rotator cuff injury, I don't think that they're going to be as solid as people might want them to be. But I do feel that the Redskins will win that game. So at that point, the Redskins will be 8, I will have us at 8-4. So again, I do feel that the Redskins will have a pretty good season. Coming after the Panthers game, they'll have the Packers. Now, I know a lot of people won't agree with me, but me personally, I've always felt Aaron Rodgers was overrated, and I personally feel that this season we're going to actually see how overrated Aaron Rodgers really is, due to the fact that he's going to a new offense. I don't feel that at any point, anyway, anything that he's going to be better than what we think he is. Like I said, I've always felt he's been overrated, and I think that this season is really going to showcase how overrated he is, learning a new offense versus being in the offense that he was so used to for so long. And I think that we're really going to see that. Coming after that, we got the Eagles. I know y'all don't want to hear this. I don't want to even say this. I don't even want to do this. But I feel we're going to get swept this year by the Eagles. The Eagles are going to be very vicious this year. We did pick up 2 guys off of that Eagles team, but I still feel that somehow, some way, I mean, you know, that defense that they got has been together for a while. Their offense, Deshaun Jackson is going to show up. You know, I think that offense is going to be very explosive and very different than what we're used to. So I do feel we're actually going to get swept. I'm sorry to say this, y'all. We're going to probably more than likely get swept by the Eagles this year. The next game is the Giants game. Now, understand that these 3 games are coming straight. You know, we got the Eagles, Giants, Cowboys, which again, division games. And because I feel that the Redskins, the Cowboys, and the Eagles are all going to be vying for spots in the playoffs, I think this is where we're going to really have a letdown towards the end of the season. Like I said, I do feel that we're going to lose to the Eagles. I feel we're going to get swept by the Eagles. I feel we're going to beat the Giants. We're going to sweep the Giants. I feel we got a real big opportunity to beat and sweep the Giants. Now, I got us at a loss against the Cowboys because we beat them earlier. We rarely ever sweep the Cowboys. We always either, go half and half with them or get swept by them. But I will say this. If I got us at a loss with this game, so I got us technically going 10-6. But I will preference this game with saying this. If the Redskins and the Cowboys come down to that game, and that game means the Redskins or the Cowboys make the playoffs, I got the Redskins winning that game and possibly going 11-5. So that's my season prediction on what I feel the Redskins are going to do. A lot of this hinges on the factor of, one, Trent Williams being healthy, being able to be that Pro Bowl tackle that he's always been. Dwayne Haskins coming in at during week 6 against the Dolphins, and him building his confidence as he plays. But in all honesty, that's what I feel is going to happen. That's my season prediction. Again, this is your man John Fortune, and yes, y'all, I got video now. This is your man John Fortune, and this has been the Frustrated Fan Sports Show.